Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I still sound a little bit sick, so I have to apologize for that in advance. I was so unwell over the long weekend. It really knocked me back. I had quite a bad flu, so pretty much haven't left the house, but now that that is said and done, I do have a little DIY project that I've really been meaning to get onto. So pretty excited to do that with you guys today. It's just a little corner of my house that is going to be a practical item, but also a really cool little piece of home decor. And it is super affordable to do little touch-ups or modifications to things that you buy. So that's kind of the idea behind today's video. I'm going to show you that, and it does involve a little trip down to Bunnings, which is my favorite hardware store. Fun fact, my mum actually works at Bunnings, so I have grown up always tinkering with little bits of hardware and having my own little baby hammer sets and things. So I definitely do love a quick and easy DIY project. So I hope you guys will enjoy this too. Now, just a super quick reminder, if you are new here, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I put up new videos every single week. So I guess with the DIY project, unfortunately, a lot of them come with one of these, which is the assembly instructions, and they're not always very straightforward, but this one is very easy. It is literally a step stool that I got from Kmart. So it's this one. It is called the bamboo step stool, and it is super easy to put together. It doesn't have too many components. So first of all, I'm going to build that, and then I think we're gonna have to look at painting it a different color, because I do love the idea of having a step stool to reach up into my top cupboards that are really difficult to climb into. So it is a practical item, but I don't really like that bamboo kind of color. So I think I may end up painting it to match some of the existing stuff in my house. Okay, so that didn't take too long. It did really hurt my fingers using that little Allen key thing though. Like, these are very uncomfortable. I feel like it might be better if you put on some gloves or something while you were doing it, just to make it a little bit less painful on the old fingers. But here is the step stool. It is not so little, so I won't say little step stool, because it's actually a bit taller than I thought, which is great. And yeah, I'm really happy with it. It feels extremely sturdy, and I might just show you where I'm thinking of putting it, and that will kind of explain a little bit more why I want to paint it and not keep it in this natural bamboo color. So this is the little leftover corner that I've got. It's sort of just this little behind the couch portion, and it's a corner in my bedroom just near my bed. So I kind of want to put something there, and that's why I was thinking the step stool would look good, and then I could put a few pots with some plants on it, but also I can easily just take them off when I need to actually use the step stool to get into my higher cupboards. So I might just show you roughly where that's going to go. So that is kind of the vibe that I'm going for with the step stool. Now that it's sitting there, I kind of don't hate the natural bamboo color, and I do think that it complements the pots, but I also just know that to tie in a little bit better with the floorboards and with some of my existing decor, that it will just look better if it's painted. So that is the idea, and I'm just going to take all of these off now so that I can probably head down to a hardware store and pick out a color. Okay, so we are back and this is what I have picked up, as you would have seen. So I got this black bristled paintbrush, which was only 95 cents. So that is an absolute bargain. And I ended up just going with the same color. So I picked the Dulux Vivid White. There was a couple of other options, but I do have other items in my house that are painted in this color. So safest bet really, because it just means that everything is gonna match in. So let's get to it and do our little DIY paint job. Now we all know that paint on YouTube time probably dries immediately because you can literally just fast forward this video, but for me, paint is definitely not going to dry straight away. So I have promised in some of my previous food videos that I would show you a handful of recipes. So I thought that I might make a snack because I love making these every single week, and that is my Snickers protein balls. So I have left the recipe for this on my Instagram if you're interested in looking it up, but I will also leave it down below. And they are just super quick and easy to make and very, very tasty. So let's get into that while we wait for this paint job to dry. Okay, so as promised, while that paint is drying and there's nothing to do, we will make the snack. So I just use a mixing bowl. This one's just like a pretty medium-sized plastic mixing bowl. You will need half a cup of peanut butter. I really like this one, this brand Pix. It's really, really tasty and smooth. I also use about half a cup of honey as well. You will need half a cup of oats. Any kind of oats that you have laying around are fine. If you're gluten-free, use gluten-free. If not, just use some regular quick oats. I also use some desiccated coconut. That is just a preference. 2 scoops of a plant protein. So this is kind of the key ingredient really, because this is a peanut plant protein in chocolate flavor. So this is really what makes them taste like Snickers. So if you want to get your hands on that brand, I would definitely recommend. And just a teaspoon of cacao powder. And also what I've been sneaking into these recently, because it is flavorless, is some of the Naked Harvest collagen powder. So I just use 1 or 2 scoops of this, and that is simply just to get some more collagen in my diet so they become kind of like beauty bites as well as a protein snack. Okay, now you're going to grab some baking paper and put that over a tray. The balls you can evenly roll in your hands, so we're going to just roll out about 20 protein balls, place them on here, and then they'll need to go in the freezer or refrigerator for a couple of hours to get them hardened so they're ready to eat. Okay, well, that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little DIY project and a little bit of snacks in between while we were waiting for that paint to dry. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, and I will be back very shortly with another video later this week. Thanks so much for watching. See you later.